Well, welcome back to the Modern Arnis Minute. Today's topic is going to be one that I like a lot, is Sinawali Boxing. Sinawali Boxing was a combative trapping drill that Professor devised. It was in our kata, the Año Tatlo, where we parry punch. Now, it's also our 2-count trapping hands. We do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and to throw the tempo off, 1, 2, or 1, 3, skipping the 2. Now, what we would do is two people would square off and you'd give a hand signal, a little gesture here. And that would be the signal for the person in front of you to reach out, parry the hand down, and throw a punch. So he was working on opening up and hitting someone. The person giving the signal was working, what if someone tried to parry your hand down and throw a punch at you? Well, you would counter parry and hit back. And Professor would mix this up with different punches, elbows, knees, a couple locks and controls. So the thing I run into, I get a lot of questions on how do you get people to do this right? Because a lot of times what it is sometimes I go a signal, I'm trying to be subtle, and the person doesn't get the signal. And you can't tell whether, maybe they're adjusting themselves because their uniform is not feeling right or whatnot. So what I started doing is changing it to a hand flash. So that's what we're going to go over today. All right, well, here's your Modern Arnis Minute. All right, well, here we are back in the Modern Arnis Minute. So how do we give the signal to start the Sinawali Boxing? As I said before, a lot of times we would stay here neutral, and the hand would get adjusted a little here, and you couldn't tell, was that the signal or readjusting himself? So to make this more definite, what I started doing is giving a hand signal. You parry down punch. From here, I would move off and do the same thing here. So I go here like this. And what happened, you put in different locks, different strikes, different controls. We could do takedowns if we wanted. The big thing here was to work on how to open by starting and how to react when the person comes at you. So what I found out that the definite hand signal made things so much easier for us to discern whether or not here. And it also started our hands in a nice, good position so we wouldn't have bad habits. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and that's your Modern Arnis Minute.